I was just about finished hunting and I just found this guy. That's a giant time potential feral goat right there. 190 yards out from us. That's the first 5 medium that I've ever seen. You guys are so amazing that it's not even funny. And you might be wondering what the heck we're doing on Parque Fernando. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to be doing some practicing because we're going to be doing some bow hunting today. Now, the reason you guys are so amazing is because you sat through an almost 15-minute video of absolute horrible audio. I knew the audio was a little bit too loud. I tried to do everything I could to fix it, but honestly, there really was nothing else I could do. And the fact that you guys didn't say anything about it at all, it really shows that you guys are such amazing people. So thank you so much for that. And I'd say we're pretty much sighted in here. Let's take one more shot here at about 100 yards out. Bit of a crosswind, so we'll hold left. But that right there was a perfect bullseye. Now that's 100 yards, so we should be setting pretty good. Today we're going to head out to the New Zealand map and try and find some giant feral goats. That's a pretty cool feral goat. Alright guys, we just found our first really nice Billy feral goat out here. He's about 250 yards out, and I think he's like a white-brown color. But he's definitely a good one. So we're going to see if we can't put the stock on him. Wait a second, it actually looks like he's coming a little bit closer. That could definitely help out. He's a really cool looking feral goat though. Really cool looking Billy. So we'll let him keep coming and we'll work our way down along the edge of this coastline here, swing around and get some cover. Alright guys, we're about 40 yards out from this giant Billy. That's gonna be him right there. At least, yeah, it's definitely gonna be him. He's right there at about 40 yards out, and what I want to try and start doing now is not using the rangefinder. What I want to start doing... Okay, we had a female trotting past us, but I want to start using the bow now for the rangefinder because it's been a lot more accurate lately for us. We just smoked him. He turned around. He was quartering away quite a bit. But we just smoked him. Alright, let's take a look at our first monster, a Billy goat here that we just took down with the bow. That thing looks really cool. I think he's going to be like a white and brown color. But I definitely think we're going to get him mounted and put him in the lodge either way. We'll take a cool picture of him and let's pick him up and see what he's going to be. That's going to be a 167.9 gold, white brown. We double lunged him on the walk at 38 yards. That is such a cool looking feral goat right there. Yeah, I think we'll get him mounted because he does look really cool and he's pretty nice too. 167. Very cool. Now, I wasn't exactly sure that would work, but we set up a tree stand here, and I'm hoping this other pretty big-sized Billy comes by. What I meant by saying I'm not going to use the rangefinder anymore is because I used to use it a lot, and basically it gives you two completely different readings compared to what your bow sight says. Now, my bow sight just said that that was 60 yards away, and now the rangefinder is saying 70, so... it's very confusing. So basically, I'll use the rangefinder when I see an animal coming far away, just to be able to kind of get a rough estimate. But once they get close, I'm just going to keep the regular binoculars out and then use the bow rangefinder. Of course, the other Billy never did show up, but let's go over here and pick up this and see how good we actually did on that shot. 71 yard, looks like double lung liver shot and shoulder blade there, so that's a pretty decent shot. We just got eyes on another really nice Billy. That's actually going to be, I think, like a black and brown. And he's definitely gold potential as well. About 250 yards out. We have a perfect wind. We're going to work our way around the edge of this little lake here. And try and tuck in some of that brush there. Ooh, hold up. We got some more here. We're going to have to be careful of these. But yeah, we got a female walk in there. But I think we should be okay. Alright guys, we're about 60 yards out. There he is right there. Such a huge Billy. Now, I think what we're gonna do is try and get underneath this tree right here. And if we do that, we should be about like 40 yards out from this huge Billy. Alright guys, well that's him right there. And we're about like 50 yards out. Let me get a range on him. Yeah, he's actually about like 40, 45 out right there. The only thing is he's right behind that brush, so it's kind of tough to see. I have to get just a little bit closer. So for once, I'm actually in favor of the rain because the rain's going to help us be a little bit more quiet as we're sneaking up on these billies here. But most of the time, I absolutely can't stand the rain on this map because it rains way too much. Alright, I think we'll be sitting pretty good right here. We'll crouch up and see what we're dealing with. There he is, right there. He's about 40 yards away. We're gonna take the shot. It's a beautiful billy. Let's draw back. Smoked him. He's down. Big Billy number 2 is down. Let's go take a look. And we got him right before it started to rain again, so that worked out perfectly. Alright, well here he is. Now, it was saying that he was about 25 yards out, but I think he was more like 30, 35. And that kind of looks like a heart shot to me. It was a heart shot. That's a huge gold. A 172 black-brown gold billy. We got him at 32 yard. Double lung heart shot right there. What an incredible shot. Whew. That is a massive dark brown billy, and we are definitely getting him mounted. We just found another huge billy. He's actually right back there. He has a 177 on the minimum for an estimate. And the thing is, we have a really bad wind, but that's definitely going to be him right there. Holy, look at the size of that thing. That's a beautiful billy. Now, what we have to do is try and get set up on him here, and we have to get more to the left. That way, when he comes past us, the wind's actually blowing to the left side of him and not directly at him. All right, guys, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. He's about like 60 yards right in front of us. Now, we're not going to be able to see him until he gets up here. So, I think what we're going to try and do is maybe just sneak up on him. That's all we can really do, because otherwise we're not going to be able to see him, depending on if he comes up on the road or stays down below. We should be good here. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There's a female. I don't see him. I don't see him. He had to have gotten past. Absolutely had to have gotten past us. Level 3 there. Well, we decided to set up a tree stand here, and I was hoping that that big billy might come back. I see a female right here. Actually, that's a small male. And what do we have over here? That's him, that's him. Oh, look at the size of that thing. He's only about like 50 yards out, walking pretty broadside. We're gonna have to probably take like a walking shot here. But that's pretty cool that we can finally see this giant billy coming this way. 177 minimum. And he's kind of like a dark brown color. That thing is huge. We're gonna get a kind of a rough estimate on the range. He's gonna be about 60. Yeah, it's gonna be about a 60-yard shot, I'm gonna say. It's not gonna be the easiest shot, but we've definitely taken farther shots. So he's about 60 yards out right there, and I'm trying to figure out like where we're gonna take the shot. It's gonna have to be a walking shot, definitely, but we have a bit of a crosswind and also like wind in our face, which is kind of the worst shot to take for a bow hunter, because the wind is gonna throw our arrow to the right and it's gonna throw it lower. We're gonna have to hold high and left, so I'd rather have kind of a direct wind where we just have to hold a little bit high to compensate for that wind. So I'm thinking we're still gonna have to take like a 60-yard shot at least here, but that's gonna be him there about 60. I think we're gonna draw back when he gets right by that tree there and hold for about 60 yards and try and make this happen, guys. Okay, about 60 yards. Nice! A 60-yard walking double lung shot out of a tree stand. That thing was huge. What an incredible shot we just made. Oh man. See, that's why you practice, practice, practice. A lot of people always ask me like, how are you so good with a bow? Practice. That was tough. I tried to set up on this thing 2-3 different times, and he just didn't want to come back. And finally, we got him. Alright, let's hop down and go take a look. I'll grab the stand in a second, but I cannot believe we made a walking double lung shot. And the fact that he dropped at about 65 yards. I think he did like a backflip when we hit the thing. But let's take a look and take an awesome picture of this huge Billy here. Dark brown. Probably going to be our biggest dark brown that we've gotten so far. Let's pick him up. Holy, that's going to be a 180 scoring gold. We made a walking 67 yard double lung shot on that brown Billy right there. What a heck of a shot. Man, I was holding for right about here. And I really didn't have to hold too high. Maybe about here as he was walking. Hit back about maybe 8 inches and just absolutely crush that huge brown billy goat. What a massive gold billy goat that is right there. Wow. Alright, so let me show you where we are right now, where we just got this huge brown billy goat here. We are at the Kiwi Hut outpost, which is by the Routini, and it's kind of on the very north end of the map, I guess it is. We have a stand set up right here. Now, I saw him trotting this way, and I thought the only way to have a good wind is to actually set up the stand on the opposite side. He ran off this way, he circled back, and when he came back, we took him at 67 yards right there and smoked him. I was just about finished hunting and I just found this guy. That's a giant diamond potential feral goat right there. 190 yards out from us. That's the first 5 medium that I've ever seen. There's also a huge level 4 next to him as well. But the thing is, we have a river between us and him. So yeah, that's going to be kind of difficult to get into bow range, I would say. I would say the closest we can possibly get is maybe 100. I mean, honestly, if we get within 100, I think we're going to take the shot. Got a couple more billies over there as well, but that's a giant level 4 and an even bigger level 5. I can't believe it. We finally found our first level 5 feral goat. We took a shot at the beginning of today's video. It was a 100-yard perfect bullseye. So I do feel like if we can get within 100 yards, we're definitely going to let one fly. All right, guys, so we snuck up to about 110 yards away from this huge feral goat. Wow, we're about like 90 yards out from him. I just snuck over here and we really can't get too much closer. That's going to be him there on the left. Oh, look good. Oh, we got him. No way. We just dropped him. No way. Okay, the arrow is far back. I'm a little worried we might have hit the spinal cord. No, that's intestine. That's definitely intestine. We hit something solid. We must have hit liver or lung or something, because that is not spinal cord. He was quartered away when we took the shot, and I was holding a little bit low and far back to compensate for him to turn, and I think we compensated just right. That's a giant feral goat. Man, how cool is that? We just took down a giant feral goat right off this cliff over here, and he's floating all the way across this river right to us. I'm really looking forward to seeing how big he's gonna be. Yeah, that's definitely intestine. You can see right there, we hit pretty far back. Oh, it's a huge one, but he didn't quite make diamond. 197.4, and we made a 118-yard lung and liver shot. What an incredible shot, and a huge brown gold feral goat. What a monster billy. That is definitely going to the trophy lodge. Didn't quite make diamond. I think they need to get like 205 and bigger, but what an awesome shot though. I am so happy with that shot. Looks like we nicked the vertebrae, stomach, liver, and left lung as he was coring away at 118 yards. Yeah, he missed it by about 6 or 7 points, but he is definitely going in the lodge. Alright guys, so let me show you where we just got this giant diamond potential feral goat that didn't quite make diamond. We're over here right in the middle of the map, kind of where the river ends at the rural hut outpost here. We had him over here drinking at 10:30 in the morning. He was right there, and we snuck in from this backside over here by the Kakua hut outpost. We snuck in all along here, and we took him down right there. Well guys, welcome back to our trophy lodge here. This is our giant diamond potential feral goat that we got. 197 score and a brown feral goat. Let's just take a look. He's gonna score 197.4. Super huge feral goat. That's our biggest one that we've gotten so far. And then this is the other one that we got out of a tree stand walking at 65 yards out. He's gonna score 172.7. Actually, is that even the right one? I thought he scored like 180. This one, it's actually a brown. So we got 2 browns. We ended up getting this one walking at 65 yards out. This thing looks pretty incredible here. All right, so we ended up getting 2 browns. One is the super wide level 5 diamond potential brown feral goat there. And then this one here is the one with the completely different style of, I guess, like horns. And yeah, that looks really cool. And then this one here actually has the same style horns as the other one, except for this is a black brown. So we ended up getting 2 browns, 1 black brown, all massive feral goats though. What a heck of a hunt that was. It was a lot of fun to do it. It took a lot of time, but it was well worth it. We made an incredible walking double lung shot at 65 yards on this one, and a quartering away lung, liver, intestine shot on this one at 118 yards. But with that, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.